What is up, guys? Cedar B here, coming at you with another war recap for the MLCW MWL. This was a great war. Was close. Oh, we're going. That's who we're going against now. This was against .uy, 53 to 52. Very, very close, as you can see, and came across with the victory. A lot of great attacks. Town Hall 9s did really, really well. And our Town Hall 11s also did extremely well. And we did have a Town Hall 10 triple, and we're going to be taking a look at that. So first off the bat, let's take a second for six-pack shout-outs. We have Lix and Messiah today. Great war, guys. Awesome attacks. Lix crushed it. Well, we'll actually look at her attack first, since we're talking about it. Coming in with Witch Slap. It's her specialty. She does great at it, but just look at the time. Coming in, taking this base out in under a minute and 45 seconds. Just spectacular. And we did have a decent amount of Witch Slaps in this war. The bases were just calling for it. But this just, helps illustrate, the power of the Witch Slap, letting the witches, letting the skeletons just have, that outside ring. And as you can see on that right side with that golem leading the witches and the wizards, it just provides an excellent path for them to come through, clean it all out, be completely unhindered, and that's where you really see the power of the witches. And the kill squad coming through that double jump, just completely unstoppable. Don't need to worry about the wall break. Almost foolproof if you can just get that kill squad funneled in, and you have a good path for your witches. Make sure they stay alive coming around that outside. You're going to be in great shape. So great attack licks. We'll go ahead and let this finish up. And I do also have a video on the way. It was from our previous war, not this last war, against One Hive Invicta. Kind of a snip attack style Discord chat. Just having an issue getting the audio figured out. I'm not a tech guru, so it's taken me a second, and I've had a busy week this week, so I will get around to it. It's on its way. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at some other attacks. Next one, let's take a look at Jimmy coming in with a Shattered Goho. And here we go. All right, coming in at this 5 o'clock side, CC is drawn, Poison down, Witch Baby Dragon Valk CC, very good CC, pretty nasty. He's going to get through it all right, though. Poison was in a great spot. Funnel was pretty much created at this point. Those golems are wrapping around to that cannon. Unable to get that wall break in, so he drops that jump unwillfully, but he does it because he needs to get in. And at this point, his queen has taken a lot of damage. He's going to need to pop that ability pretty early. But he's going to be able to get through the base. So he was able to recover very well. Brought that skeleton spell for the queen. Perfect. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get her with the value that he wanted on that initial push with his kill squad, so he decided to invest it into there. Can be tricky to do, but he pulled it off excellently with this. Something I need to practice more, actually. Hogs have been working through. He's done a great job getting them through the first phase of that base on that back end. Still has one heal left. This heal he just placed up top was perfect. And going through this next section with the wizard towers and this expo island, he's going to be able to just heal them through the rest of the base. So great job, adapting with that. initial kill squad entry going a little sideways, but it happens. And one of the great things about watching Jimmy and his attacks is he's extremely patient and keeps calm, and has pulled off some great attacks where I've been like, wow, it's just awesome. So he's very good at that, and just a small display of how good he is at that in this attack. So good job, Jimmy. We'll get through the rest of this cleanup. And oops. Next, let's take a look. Last Town Hall 9, we'll take a look at Messiah. He's coming in with a Govaho. Not a, not this one. Which one was it? 15. Here we go. Coming in with a Govaho. Cold-blooded, only 3 Valks, 1 jump. So he's really coming in, just going to get that kill, or get the heroes down, in this case, both of them being stacked over there. Going to use that jump, try and get to that next compartment, get the CC, and come in with his back-end hog. So let's see how he executes this. Funnel has been started off by the Wizards, letting them get that initial cut down before he drops the rest of his kill squad. Very good to do. Saves the Golem and initial push from taking too much DPS and then just shattering your Golem before you need it to. It's happened to me a million times, so I know it happens. Jump goes down. Good timing. He didn't want those Valks to get stuck on that wall, trying to get to where those Wizards are taking down the gold store, or the gold collector in that town hall. CC comes down. At this point, the kill squad has done their job. CC is down, Queen is down. A couple threats have been eliminated, but he's got enough hogs. He deploys the first set surgically, deploys the second set surgically as well, and he's just gonna have to let them work through. He's got 1 heal left, or 1 heal now, so he's got plenty of troops and enough time to get the job done. We all know what happens from here. You can see he's got a Wizard on that back end doing cleanup. Queen is still up, and he still has 1 additional Wizard, and he's going to hang on to that for a little bit longer to see where he needs it. So he goes ahead and drops it up at 1 o'clock, starts wanting to get through that trash a little bit quicker, and hopefully they can wrap around and get that gold storage over here at 2:30. So good job, Mess. I'll go ahead and fast forward through that. And been seeing a couple more Valks lately, so I wonder if Valks are going to start making a comeback, or just at least go-ho with Valk-assisted kill squad. So next up, let's take a look at Ajax taking on number 8. And he's coming in with an Archer Queen Walk Mass Miner. So he's just going to come straight in at this. Queen charge, wants to get that CC. He's going to get the king down along with it. And this is going to take a little bit of time, so we'll go ahead and just kind of let the queen beat through all of this. Normal queen walk, or queen charge. CC is going to be drawn here in just a second, getting through that enemy king. And luckily he had enough in that rage to get through that king, so he didn't have to pop that ability. Last rage for the enemy, or for the Queen Walk, goes down. Poison for the CC. He'll be able to take them out relatively quickly with that level 40 Queen. Kiwi started up at 3 o'clock and wants to go in and just start cutting a funnel for his miners. Wants them to go straight into that core, and he's done a good job so far. Miners are just going to start working through the base, and just kind of have to let this attack go. Did do pretty good job with it, considering the time. Miners are getting through that core, getting through those bomb towers. Queen is down. And yeah, those single target infernos don't stand a chance. He's got 1 heal left. He's going to go ahead and drop it up on those wizard towers up at 12 o'clock. and those healers have also locked on to the miners. So with that, he's in pretty good shape. As long as nothing weird happens, he's going to get through the rest of this no problem. A bunch of air bombs go off. Healers almost get taken out completely, but not a big deal. Inferno goes down, giant bomb, doesn't matter. Healer gets it right back up there with a sliver of health on that healer. And Queen makes it all the way around. King was able to get up almost to 1 o'clock. And with that, that was a great minor attack. So great job, Ajax, coming in with the 3-star. Let's go ahead and move up on to number 2. Alexander hitting this. I really wanted to cover Disco's attack on 1, but as mentioned before, that base had 3 hits on it, so not going to do coverage on that, but it was an awesome attack. Great attack, Disco. Alex coming in with the same attack that Disco did, Sui, Hero, Lalo for Town Hall 11. And we're just going to have to let this develop for the moment. He wants to get that Town Hall taken down. He wants them to work in towards that bomb tower, get the CC drone, which he does. Tesla pops. He's going to drop his poison, start getting them slowed down, start getting the damage down, and it does come out with a double witch. So this is pretty nasty to deal with, especially on a Sui Hero attack. So he is able to get it down, luckily. That level 50 Queen is just a beast. Expo is going to go down. Ability pop here in just a second. Or no, I'm sorry, the ability was already popped. Lalo starts up at 11 o'clock. He lets that hound go all the way across that compartment, gets a bunch of bombs, a bunch of traps out of there. Two more lava hounds come in from the 3 o'clock side. Loons are hasted in. Everything's going to start working towards that core. He's got a great shot. He dropped a skeleton spell on that queen, and Warden ability is popped. And with that, enemy heroes are going to go down in just a second. And he's got plenty of loons to get through the rest of the base. He's got 1 haste and 1 heal left. So he's going to be patient, let these hounds work over, let the balloons work over behind him. And once one of them pops, I believe he's going to go ahead and drop that heal. So, yep, right there. 3 loons in the bag. He's going to drop a couple of them there, and I think he saves 1 or 2 for cleanup, possibly. And look at all that splash damage, but it doesn't even matter. Wizard Tower goes down, and with that, yep, there goes the last couple loons just taking up cleanup. So all around, very, very good war. Had a lot of fun with it. And great job to .UI and OH. So hopefully we can keep this going. We're at a 6-2 right now record for MWL. So excited to see what stands next for us. If you guys watched it this far, I appreciate it. Thank you. And until next time, Cedar B out.